Hi friends, it is me Srinivas from Narsapuram, and someone recently asked me, having seen the kind of words I use and having the kind of interest towards English and particularly acquiring large number of vocabulary. And now I'd like to talk about how I acquired some vocabulary. In fact, it's just for the last three and a half decades. I showed a lot of interest towards learning vocabulary, and it happened for me to learn vocabulary when I got a famous book called How to Increase Your Word Power. So, when it was presented to me by some educated person, when I glanced at the book and once read the content in it, I found a lot of interest towards vocabulary and the way it taught to learn the vocabulary in a systematic manner and it grasped my attention. Since then, I started learning the new words, and it is the book tells you how to acquire, command, or remember the words by or through the systematic method of finding the meanings of roots and synonyms and prefixes and suffixes. In fact, such a way I learned so many words, and to make sure having command on the English words, I started using them at various levels, and whenever I got some chance, I started using them, and the more I learned the English words and vocabulary, the more interest it was created in me. It was the a kind of enthusiasm that made me to learn the words even today also. So I also learned so many words by reading many books, and when and where I got some new word, I started thinking about how to identify the meaning of it, though it was a strange word, from the method I learned from the book, with the help of dividing the words into roots, suffixes, and prefixes, and uh, by combining the individual meanings of those, I got the meaning almost correct. Such a way, when I try to find the meanings of strange words through the method I learned long back, it helped me a lot. And the more I started learning and trying to find the meanings of the words, the more interest it was created on me. Such a way that unsatiated and inexhaustible desire to learn the new words, which I have even today, it helped me a lot to learn nearly some 25,000 words from the Oxford Dictionary. So I also it happened for me to it happened to me to learn new words um, from various sources like participating in or in a way listening the dialogues and conversations which come on television, and also I learned a large number of words and vocabulary by watching English movies. As I saw many English movies of Hollywood, I also got some kind of accent from that particular English movies, which is nothing but American accent. And this is one way of learning the English vocabulary. And I also I also had the opportunity of meeting some nice people in the society with whom I went to that conversation, and when and where I got the chance of talking with them, I learned so many words from them, and I also used the words I learned before, and those helped me a lot. I also have the zeal of giving some kind of motivational speeches and some kind of discussions with the elderly people and the people who are eminent in the society, particularly in the field of English. All these helped me a lot to acquire a lot of vocabulary, and it also brought me good name in the society. And with the help of the large number of vocabulary I learned and I acquired, I recently wrote a book called Vemana. I translated, in fact, 100 of Vemana Telugu poems into English, and it also came in the form of a book, and that book also got some good name. And in translating the Vamana poems, which are very simple and understandable to even a common person, I selected the vast number of vocabulary I had, and from which I chose, the correct and very apt words for the Vamana Telugu words, and all those I embedded them in that poem in English, so that it came very nicely, and the people who read appreciated it. It is because of the correct English word for the correct Telugu word. So it all happened because only of the vast vocabulary I learned, the enthusiasm I had towards the vocabulary, and finding the right word for the right place in the right context. All these helped me a lot to become some sort of a writer and some kind of person who can speak some nice English. It is only uh, the vast. It is only because of the vast vocabulary I learned, the interest and enthusiasm I have towards the English vocabulary, and hats off to the vocabulary and English language. It brought me in the society some good name. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.